Hey, y'all, I'm so sorry about those unskippable ads. Typically, I have those turned off. Typically, I only have skippable, but for some reason that was left on the settings for this stream. So I turned it off. It shouldn't happen again, and it definitely won't happen next time you come in. So seriously, thank you for your patience during those 15 seconds. That really sucks, and I'm sorry that you had to deal with that, but hopefully we're in good shape now. Good morning and happy Thanksgiving to all who celebrate. Happy Thursday to those who don't. Great to see you, Ebony, Hassan, Carly, and Bella. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope everything is good so far, and I hope it continues to be fantastic. Am I wearing a football jersey? You bet I am. My Green Bay Packers play today. It's one of the few Thursdays that I get to wear a football jersey to work. So let's go. Football time up in this B, and we're going to make some good stuff happen here. That's what's up. That's what's up. New layout. This is it. This is the new one for now. We're going to work on it. I don't have a great eye for design, so we're going to be working on it, but I figured this is a better way to use space. I just feel like there was a lot of space being left on the table, and that's just kind of a bummer. We don't want to leave space on the table. We want space to be taken up always. So I think this is going to be what it is for now, and then we'll continue to evolve it, right? We'll continue to develop, because I think it's really important to make sure that I'm not staying stale, but I also am doing things not changing stuff up all the time, because that would be really silly. I gotta see. I want to make sure that we did 140 encounters yesterday. I think we did, but I want to make sure that that's the right number. Yeah, okay, that is the right number. Okay, good job. Good job, Nick. Great. Really like this. Good. I'm gonna use Amazon's Black Week. Amazon's Black Week. Interesting way to say Black Friday week. Is it Black Week? Is that what they call it? That seems odd. Buy a motherboard and more RAM. Nice. What motherboard do you currently have? And how much RAM do you currently have? I'm rocking the MSI B650P Pro with Wi-Fi and 32 gigabytes of DDR5. We zooming. I just got Baldur's Gate last night, so gonna be playing that a lot this weekend is my hope. Might even stream it. Might even take you guys through a little beat. All right, we're back. Go ahead and refresh. That stinks. I don't know why that happened. That's happened twice now. That happened yesterday. 8 gigabyte, and I don't know what motherboard. Bought an Intel i7 a year ago and haven't been able to use it because my motherboard isn't compatible. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. That stinks. I mean, if you do that, you'll probably need to get a whole new, like, CPU cooler and everything, too, though. Maybe not. Twice as crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. This was happening the other day, but because I had autoplay on Reconnect, it back to my next scheduled stream. I think that's got to be it. Like, for some reason, it's not even like the frames are dropping. It literally says OBS disconnected. So I'm gonna keep going, and we'll see if there's something that I'm doing wrong. But I mean, it didn't happen for the first couple, so we'll play it by ear. No, Ebony, that was 100% me there. I don't know why. Genuinely, it happened yesterday too. But it only happened once, and it happened again early beginning of stream. So I'm wondering if it has to do with recording. I don't really know. I don't know. Yeah, I suppose it could also be YouTube. $20 encounters already. Pretty good. So we're at a total of 300 encounters done for both of these. Now, it's really key to note that even though we've only seen each one 151 times, we've seen them both 302 times. Hey, what's up, Clocky? Clocky, do I prefer Shiny Ho-Oh or Shiny Lugia? I actually don't know if I have an answer to that. Let me sit on that one for a second. I want to say Lugia, but I think, okay, how about this? I think I like Lugia more, but I think that there are many people who would argue that Ho-Oh is the better shiny. But I think I personally like Lugia more, but I can see the argument for either. Do you know how long the member stream will go for? I've been called into work and I don't know if I'll make it before the end. It could be between an hour and 2 hours, somewhere in there. I don't know exactly, but somewhere between 1 and 2 hours. I have both Shiny Lugia and Ho-Oh and think they both are incredible. That's, I mean, I think they are both great. I just like the pink. I don't know, it looks nice. But, I don't know, Gen 2, they crushed it with the Shiny Legends. I don't think you can deny it. So what's everybody's Thanksgiving plans? For those who have it, what are you guys doing? I think right now, the only Americans in the building are Clocky and Hassan, right? I think it's just you two. What do you guys got going on? Is it weird that I'm resetting a path not even to try and go for a legend? I'm trying to go for Pokemon on the path. No, I have actually thought about that. Working all day, but then getting some dinner after. Nice. Are you guys going somewhere, or just you guys are just eating? Hassan, I've often thought about that. Like, if there's a Phasmon that I want, diving right in. What's up, Hefty? How we doing, man? Happy Turkey Day. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Thank you, buddy. Everyone sends me all their food pics so I can pretend I'm eating good. I'm having salad for dinner tonight, so my food pic will be kind of boring. Having some family fly in. Nice. That's exciting. Yeah, we did a big Canadian Thanksgiving this year. Like, we cooked so much food that we're just taking it easy on this US Thanksgiving. And like, I'm not going home. I don't even know what my family's doing. Like, I genuinely don't even know if they're celebrating this year. I think they are. But yeah. So, you know how she goes. You know how Thanksgiving goes. It's always a good time. But so far, our live chat poll is thinking that Lugia, Drunk Uncle Lugia, is going to be the one that shines today. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be the Drunkle or if it'll be the way overcooked and super dry turkey. Pokemon on this path are Sceptile, Emolga, and Blaziken. Yeah, tough to quit when you got two Gen 3 starters that are chilling in that ring. Ooh, Ho-Oh's getting a little bit of choppy chop. Which one is the Pringle Man? I choose Lugia, it's my fave out of the two. See, I think that this is what I'm saying. Like, if you ask people if they like Lugia or Ho-Oh more, it seems that there's like a 50-50 split, which means clearly they're both good. Jellicent. Oh. Mainly hoping for Blaziken since I already have Shiny Sceptile. Gotcha. Well, then I would just not catch the Sceptile, because then you would never know anyway. Unless you need it to finish the path. But I can't imagine that you need it to finish a Blaziken, unless Blaziken's first. In which case, you definitely don't need it. Be back soon. I slept in and need to call my parents. Yeah, no worries, man. It's Thanksgiving. You should call your parents. I'm jealous you guys don't have to work today. I don't have much going on because a lot of my customers are American, so that means that I don't really have a whole lot of, you know, a whole lot of talks today, but it's okay. It's easier if I take the Sceptile, and I don't trust the NPCs that share one brain cell. That's true. They're terrible. and pray are more of a hindrance. Seriously, like, the DA people are just so bad. Every now and again you get one and you're like, oh man, this one knows what's up. What is one thing that you're thankful for? I mean, narrowing down to one thing is so difficult. Like, this isn't like I'm not trying to drum one up. I'm trying to pick one, which is good. There's lots to be thankful for. I think the classic families, friends, and health is like the top tier. You know, I'm very thankful for the fact that overwhelmingly a majority of my family is happy, healthy, and that sort of thing. So probably just that. I would just say, like, friends and family, and that's about it, I think. There's lots of things. There's lots of things. There's so many things. There's so many things. I have lots to be grateful for. Raichu's one that drives me crazy. Well, look at you and Bella. Carly, I am thankful for you. I'm thankful for you very often so. Much so. I'm thankful for Carly May. Clifford Stiffers over here. The old CT. No, Clifford's Miffers. Never mind. She's not. Never mind. CM. The old CM. CM Punk. What's up, Kieran? Thankful for this community. Hassan, come on, buddy. We need you. We need you here. I can't believe we had that crash. That's such a bummer. The fact it's happened twice times. I may have overshared with Kieran this morning. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Did he tell you about his marriage? He's married, by the way. He's married? Yeah, Kieran is. We discussed the depths of our poor childhood choices. Nothing like reminiscing on poor choices in the past. In this case, Carly's. Carly made bad choices? I don't believe it. Not even for a second. Alright, I feel a shiny on this one right here. Who is it? No, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it well enough, I suppose. But we've done, what, 350 checks? 350? Cool. How does Carly have such a good memory? She must have upgraded her RAM recently, right, Bella? I don't know if Bella's still here.
Stinky!
Kieran, do you and Carly know each other? Like, do all people from the United Kingdom just know each other? Amazing joke. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the recognition here. What are y'all's thoughts on pumpkin pie? What are y'all's thoughts on pumpkin pie? As we all know, Thanksgiving is a very, very big pumpkin pie time of the year. How do you guys feel about pie made from gourds? Talk to me. Talk to me about pumpkin pie. We live a few hours from each other, so we basically know each other. Gotcha. That's so wild to think about. I've never pied a pumpkin. I know Kieran Willie went to school with my 9th cousin. Wow. So you guys are tight. So right. Feels so wrong, yet it's so right. I just realized. What did you realize? Hassan, talk to me. Talk to me, buddy. What's up, Sebastian? Good to see you. Happy Turkey Day. This inspired me. I'm gonna run some Ho-Oh DAs. Do it. Dude, I had a god path for Ho-Oh, and I don't know why I gave it up. One shot. You could one-shot Ho-Oh almost every single time. From March 10th to November 14th, I've caught 25 Dynamax Adventure Legendaries. Dude, you got 5 more to catch JK by the end of the year. You think you could do it? Also, the time commitment that must have taken you, I mean, that's insane. That's insane. You must freaking love Dynamax Adventures. King Saris, I'm doing well, man. How are you? Run some Azelf DAs currently on 100 encounters. You guys are nuts. That's so many. I'm on like 60 DAs, probably like 55 DAs that are completely shiny list right now. Like, I'm in a drought on DAs. I don't know how you guys do it. How many checks total? Yeah, because that's going to give me like an estimate of how much time. Because I estimate a DA to be 12 minutes each, and that's on the low end. If you have like battle animations turned off and you're not playing online, I think you can get through one in about 12. I got through one while sitting on the toilet yesterday. Now, I wasn't using the toilet. I just do my best DA work when I'm sitting on the toilet, so that's what I did. Kind of like I had a buddy in college named Harrison. He used to do his best homework on the toilet, so he would just go sit and do homework there. He called it his office. It was great. Planning in GeForce RTX 4060 Ti for 500. I don't know much about the Ti. I know that the 4060 itself is a waste. The 4070 is faster, but it has less VRAM. It's got 4 gigabytes less VRAM. I mean, are you just NVIDIA? Are you just Team NVIDIA? Like, you wouldn't go AMD? Because if you'd go AMD, the RTX 7800 is probably a better buy. But, yeah. If you're open to AMD, take a look at the 7800 XT. It's going to be infinitely cheaper than the 40... I don't know infinitely, but it will be cheaper than the 4060 Ti. It has faster performance guaranteed. I guarantee you that it's better. The only thing is it doesn't have ray tracing or DLSS or like any of the NVIDIA tools, but it does have AMD's stuff. It's got better rasterization. I guarantee you it's going to be a better card. The only problem is I've read that some people have issues with AMD drivers. 7800 XT is more expensive. Interesting. Wow, I would expect it to be cheaper. And then how much is the 4070? 4070 must be even more than that. You could look at the 6800 T as well, or 6800 XT as well. They're about the same card. 2,250 DAs. Okay, so that's 2,250 times by 12 minutes is 27,000 minutes. 27,000 divided by 60 is approximately 450 hours of DAs. That's not that crazy. That's not that crazy. I like to stay around 400, 40, 60. Okay, so yeah, that's probably... Wow, those cards are pretty inflated. Not awful. I mean, no, I guess it's about right. My 4070 was 819 Canadian, so that would be pretty close. Yeah, I mean, the 4060 Ti will be fine. Like I said, it's going to be a little slower than the 4070 and the 7800 XT, but it's going to have way more VRAM, which will be, like, substantially nicer for the future. Like, the 12 gigabytes of VRAM is going to be nice. Yeah, I think you'd be fine. Let me see what it's like compared. What's the 6800 XT going for right now? Yeah, I see people saying that the 4060 Ti is a lot like the 3080, just with better, or the 3070, just with better VRAM. There's a 6800 XT for 520. Okay, so the 6800 XT and the 7800 XT are actually very similar cards. There's not that much improvement. So I think the 6800 XT would perform pretty much the same as the, like, as the 7800 XT, and it would perform better than the 30 what did you say, 3080 Ti? Is that the one that you were saying? 4060 Ti. 4060 Ti. Yeah, I think it would perform better than that. But yeah, I don't know. I'd take a look at all those. You have good options. That's the beauty of a lot of these PC parts, is that most of them perform pretty true to one another. All right, nothing on check number 400. Yuxi 228, Yveltal 231, Cresselia 433. Tapu Fini 2, Guzzlord 2, Mewtwo, and 4. Wow. That's wild, dude. Oh, it's gonna load first. What are we gonna see, though? Nothing. Just a little choppy. You guys haven't had any issues with streams since the crashes, right? Since the great crash of 24? Because the right Twix is being very chop right now. Very Chop City. You've had 3 double shinies? Try reconnecting. That's much better. Giratina and... What'd you say? Giratina Nidoqueen? Second time was Midday Lycanroc and Kanto Persian, and third time was Nidoking and Roselia. I've had double shinies happen only twice times. One of them was Croparaja and Poltergeist. Crash time! Crash City! Crash City! It's okay, we're gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going. I don't want to have mismatched numbers, so I'm not going to have mismatched numbers. That would be horrible. Poltergeist and the other one, I don't remember who it was. But I remember getting 2 shinies during when Rianne was hosting one. Mom says, Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to Hefty Mom. Are they doing anything hefty? Or is it just, do you guys just not really give 2 honks about the old Turkey D? I can understand not giving a honk or 2. Honestly, there's some days that I don't even know if I give a honk. I want to, don't get me wrong, like I want to, there's honks that I want to give, but there's some days I just question, like, is giving a honk worth it? Remember when you got the shiny Mewtwo with me and Razzie? Yeah, I do. I did, like, but okay, one thing that you gotta notice, or one thing that I think has to be recognized, is I did so many DAs for Mewtwo on my own before that. Like, I was probably 100 deep. I just happened to get it with you guys on the 3rd one that I did, or the 4th one that I did. But don't think like I just jumped in and got it. I actually had been grinding that one out for a long time. I was like quite literally hundreds deep by the time we jumped into that one. So you don't have to hate me too much. What's your favorite shiny legendary in your collection? Probably so far, Registeel. Registeel probably, I think is the best one. I think Registeel. Possibly Mewtwo up there. Rayquaza, since I have it from a DA, is up there. But yeah. What's up, James? Capture's frozen? Yeah, we had a crash on the right one, so I was just getting that resolved. Tie between Tapu Lele, Tapu Fini, and Solgaleo. I don't have any shiny legendaries. I wonder what my first will be. Well, to be fair, you don't really go after them all that much. Really want Tapu Lele? That's the one that I'm currently working on. If you want, I can give you the path. James, it's going all right, man. Going all right. Trying to do something here. Having some technical issues, but not much. What's up, King Totodile? Good to see you. Got Azelf? Yes, got Azelf at 3213. Pretty solid. Carly May is my favorite shiny legendary. She's my favorite box legendary, I'll tell you that much. Ooh, 81% Ebony. Crushing it. A little bit more on the live front today. I finally made a stream. Did you? How'd it go? Box? Yeah, like you know how you get your box legendaries? She's top tier. Got a shiny Lopunny. Nice. If only it was 32 to 23. I know, we love that symmetry, but we just can't get it. Can't get it. Okay, we're not starting it. We're not starting it. Come on, let's get a shiny here, huh? 200, 420? I can't smoke up. Shame. Clocky, you know how like, well, this actually goes out to all my current moderators and streamer friends. You know how you used to be able to click on someone's name and it would take you to their channel? Do you remember that? How you could like click on someone's username and then there was a go to channel, and now that disappeared? Like you don't have that as a content creator, just as a moderator. Do you remember that? Do you remember that feature? You still have that. Well, you would have it as a moderator. I don't think that you have it as a content creator. Maybe you do, in which case YouTube needs to work on their feature parity across content creators. But either way, Clocky, did you know that you can still access it from the live chat in OBS? Like if you're in the OBS chat, you can click on it and you can go to channel. New OBS update is nice. Yeah, except I'm crashing, dude. I've crashed twice now. Wait, no, that show, I did it live chat via Streamlabs. Yeah, so you could probably do that. I still have that too. Hefty, do you have it in studio? I don't know everybody's setup. I can't just assume that everybody's setup is using studio, but like in YouTube Studio, I am not able to go and check someone's channel as a streamer, just as a mod. Routine probability check 27%. We should have gotten it by now. Hefty, I'm jealous. I don't know why I can't do that. And some people can. It's kind of frustrating, but you know what? It's okay. Maybe because you yelled at the YouTube rep. I was not very kind to that YouTube rep. They were asking way too many questions. I had two nights ago, I had the worst. Like I occasionally have nightmares, but 2 weeks ago I had my worst nightmare, which is actually the last 2 days I've had kind of like some messy dreams, but the 2 days ago I was in a play that I didn't know the lines to. It's the worst. That for me, I've never been in a play. I have no interest in being in a play. I have no interest in acting on stage, but I was in this one and I had a first part, and it was the first half of the play, like the curtains went down, and I was like so proud. I got the lines, I did so well, and then they're like, okay, so you got your big scene coming up in the second act, and I was like, there's a second act? And I was like, how come we never went over that? And they're like, I don't know, man, you should have done it. And then I had to like, I was like, okay, well, what's the story? What can I do here? And they're like, well, this is what you have to get to. And I was like, okay, I'll improv it. And it was so uncomfortable and it made me horrible. It was so panic inducing and I hated it. And then last night's stream, I was back in high school. Okay. And there's this guy, we're sitting in the, like me and like some classmates that I haven't talked to in forever, but they were there because we were high school. We were sitting around in this like circle, And there's this guy who's talking to us about like something, right? He's just talking. He's asking people about like what they do, like what's their current job, their high school, like, you know, minimum wage work. And this is in the middle of a class, and he's like, well, you guys, and then he goes into this spiel about like buying a timeshare, right? Like if you want to earn some passive income, here's a way you can do it. And I was like, I rose my hand. I was like, excuse me, are you like coming into our class that we should be like learning things and prepping for college, and you're asking us about like potentially buying a timeshare? And he's like, yeah, I was invited here to do that. And so I stood up, I said, F that noise, and then I just left the class. And then people came up to me and they're like, you can't just do that, you can't just treat people like that. And I was like, bro, I'm 30, I'm over this. So yeah, that was how that dream went. And it was kind of funny because they were like, oh yeah, I guess we can't really do anything to you. I was like, yeah, like I'm way too old for that. Though I'd like to think 16-year-old me would have done the same thing. I'd like to think if they invited someone in to talk about that kind of stuff, I would have instantly dipped. What's a timeshare? Well, to put it lightly, it's a scam. To put it a little bit less lightly, it's a property that you pay for X amount of weeks of vacation for. So, like, let's say you find a timeshare down in Boca Raton, okay? And so what you would do is you would buy 2 weeks a year. So this timeshare is owned by someone else, the actual building is, and you're purchasing 2 weeks from them, which means that when you actually go down there, you don't have to pay anything because you've already paid for it. And the other thing you can do is sell weeks. So let's just say you buy 4 weeks of a timeshare. You plan on going there one time, and then you want to sell the other 3 weeks. Okay, perfect. So what you've done is you've paid for a month of vacation up front. Now, your week comes, and guess what? You can no longer go because your kid has hepatitis C. And so because your kid has hepatitis C, you can no longer go, so now you are out 1 week. But you're like, it's okay, I still have 3 weeks that I can sell, except for here's the deal, no one wants to go to Boca Raton this year because there's locusts and the ocean is full of the red tide. So nobody really wants to vacation there. So now guess what? You've paid for a month of a timeshare that you have never, ever used, at least for that first year. Now maybe next year you'll get into a position where you can do it, but maybe you won't. And these things are impossibly difficult to get out of because you signed an ironclad contract that locks you in for so stupid long. So if you own a timeshare, it's possible that you'll go ass out unless it's a place that you know you're going to go often. And if that is not the case, timeshares are silly. You could spend just as much money investing in buying your own property, and you could rent that full time without any restrictions on how many weeks you purchase. Timeshares are a joke. What's up, Cheese? Happy Thanksgiving. I have dreams where I go to high school, take my finals for diploma, but I don't even know where the classrooms are because, you know, I've been working full time for 25 years. Hefty, that's actually the most common dream amongst college graduates. I dream that once a week, something like that. It's always an English class. It's always a paper, or it's always, I didn't know where the class was for the entire semester, yet I was somehow still getting graded on it, all those things. Note to self, don't do timeshare, never, ever. And if you ever go to like an all-inclusive resort, they're gonna have timeshare presentations, and they're going to try and get you to go to it, and they're going to force you to go to it. And if you go to it, they're going to give you free stuff. You always get like free golf clubs or free breakfast or free, you know, Xbox. And then they're like, oh, but we gave you this, so you have to do this, you have to do this. But the thing is, you don't have to do it. And just because they gave you it doesn't mean anything. You can tell them to screw off and just walk away. Hey, thanks, Jeez. I appreciate you, man. So yeah, you can go to those if you have the tenacity to fight someone who's trying to sell you something, which, believe it or not, you guys will never guess, I do. You could totally go to timeshare presentations. You have to sit there for 3 to 4 just mind-numbing hours, but then you can walk out with free stuff. Give them a fake email address, give them a fake name, give them a fake phone number. They'd never know. In and out the door. I have dreams about waking up and going through a day completely normal, and then going to bed and waking up from that dream completely disoriented, not knowing what day it is. That would be like a loop in my brain that would mess me up so bad. We did it for cheap Disney tickets when we went on our honeymoon. See? All you got to do is how not to be sold to. Just walk on out. Because there's some suckers out there who feel so much pressure that they just buy because they're uncomfortable with it. Like, that's literally what they do, is they are uncomfortable, so they buy. Pet dreams where I went back to middle school at my current age. It'll never go away. What Cheese isn't telling you is that he now has 3 timeshares, but he did go to Disney super cheap. That's why he has to thrift to pay for the timeshares that he doesn't use. I mean, who would buy a timeshare in Muncie, Indiana? Come on, that's on Cheese. The guy had a really good sales presentation, and he was beautiful. I get it. If a beautiful man tried to sell me a few weeks at a timeshare, I'd be hard-pressed to not say, let's boogie. Did you guys know that Muncie, Indiana is the upside down of Pawnee, Indiana from Parks and Rec? I think that was a trivia question on the channel one time. One, 2, 3, 4, 14, 23, 31, 36, 39. This is the 40th week of trivia. We have done 40 weeks of trivia. The winner of this will be the winner of our 40th official trivia. That's insane. That's like actually bananas. Almost a year. What was that thing where you buy a building, start renting it out to other people? That's just called owning a building. That's just called owning an apartment complex. Or a house. That's just being a landlord. That's a good investment. That's owning real estate. As long as you know how to manage properties, that's always a profitable investment. We need to do a special round of trivia for number 52. We could do that. We've been doing this for over a year, but I had some weeks off, that sort of thing. But time-wise, it's been over a year. That means that Hefty has won trivia 25% of the time, and Razzie and Carly have each won it a little bit less. Carly 20% of the time, Razzie 22.5% of the time. What was that thing where you buy a building and start renting it out to other people? I mean, that's being a landlord. That's property management. That's property rentals. That's I don't really know. I don't know if there's a specific word for it. I believe they call it hot dogging. I don't know. They definitely don't call it that. I still show up. Equity? I mean, you own it. Yeah, I mean, like, real estate is equity. Equity is just like an asset that you have that's non-liquid. What's that thing when you rent a building and then sell it to someone? I believe that's called rent to own. It's becoming increasingly more popular with these terrible mortgage prices. Yeah, so equity is, when you have equity, you just have ownership of an asset that is illiquid, essentially. So, like, my car is an equitable asset. It's just ownership in something. Typically it's property. Typically it's not vehicles. But typically it has to do with your property or equity in like a company. Like if you own shares in a company, you have equity in that company. Yeah, but rent to own is becoming increasingly popular, with mortgage rates being like through the roof and the housing market being awful and going to 100% pop. Oh, I meant you rent a house from a landlord, then unbeknownst to them, you sell the house to someone else and leave before they realize. What's that called? Smart move. Fraud. I think it's fraud. I love it when Carly and my brain work the same way. That must make her feel so special on the inside. But yeah, I saw somebody that they increased the people's rent by $100 a month, but they are now in a rent-to-own commitment. So if they want to own the home after 15 years, they can do that. And they said, yeah, absolutely. So kind of a nice thing. Probably means the landlord wants to get out of property management. House is still good. Whatever. What's up, Pika fan? Good to see you. Thanks for being in here. Being in here. Those words just kind of spilled out like gravy. All right, check number 500. Here's $499 and $500. $449 on the right and $500 on the left. There we go. Nothing. These are going to be pretty close. 501 and 502. What? What's up, Pika fan? Thanks for being. Thanks, Carly. Thanks. Oh man. The real question is, do I go for the dogs after this? I feel like and I know it's not like a box art Boogaloo, but I feel like it's still like the Gen 2 Boogaloo. Do I go for or not the dogs, whatever the heck they are. They look like dogs. Do I go for those next? I feel like we should just knock out Gen 2. I feel like that makes sense. And then we could do Kyogre and Groudon, and then we could do Latios and Latias, and then we could do Suicune and Rayquaza. I feel like that makes sense. Triple hunt? Unfortunately, I can't triple hunt. I do not have the ability to do that. I suppose, in theory, I could, though. I suppose I could do DAs for one of them. That is a potential. I could do, like, Suicune DAs while I hunt the other two beasts. That is possible. Suicune and Rayquaza, yeah, because, like, Suicune is available only after you've caught Entei and Raikou, and then Rayquaza is available only after you've caught Groudon and Kyogre. So since they are available only when, I could put those two together. Or else Suicune would just be hunted on nothing. What's up, Shicker? Happy Thanksgiving to you, buddy. How about a shiny day for some shiny folks? It would be really nice. We'd be substantially under odds, but you know, that's how she goes. I'm just lucky that it didn't take me all that long to find these two, because sometimes finding specific mons in a wormhole can take a long time. These were both done within a half hour, so that's really lucky. Hey, speaking of really lucky, you guys should all come to the members only stream on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be a great time for all to have. You'll probably say, Nick, how do you manage to always outdo yourself? First we had that amazing Hughes and Q's board game color fun stream, and now you're doing this? How do you always find new ways to stay innovative and inventive and creative? And I'll say, listen, guys, I don't know what to tell you. I just have ideas. So be there. You won't want to miss it. It's gonna be potentially the event of the decade. It might be event of the century. We don't know yet. 520. Do you say members only? Guess I got the badge. Bouncer, let me in. You got it. Can I come? You can. You can also attend. How am I supposed to laud you if I don't know what it is? That's true. That's true. It's okay. I guess you can't laud me. As I just woke up, what are you doing today? Nothing. Working. I can't even watch the first hour of my football game because I have a customer meeting during the first hour of my football game, so that stinks on ice. So as soon as the football game or as soon as that meeting is over, I'll be watching myself a little bit of the Green Bay Packers. Probably get trounced by the Lions, but I'm hopeful. You know, you gotta have hope. It's like they say over in the UK. It's the hope that kills you, but I don't think it's the hope that kills you. I think, like Ted Lasso says, it's the lack of hope that kills you. Go Pack, go. I'm doing Zygarde DAs in 15 minutes. So what I'm going to be doing is voice chatting in with Hefty and doing DAs while I'm working. And also talking to Hefty as I do said Dynamax Adventures. It's going to be a lovely time. You guys should come listen to my voice. I know it would be insane if you got both at the same time, but which one do you want first? I want Lugia first, but I am hoping for double. Oh, you are? I don't know. Maybe. I don't have anything to do for the first 5 hours of work today. I mean, I have tasks to do, but I don't have to speak to customers, so I could easily be on a Discord chat if you wanted to, if you wanted some entertain. Promote yourselves, promote yourselves. What else am I going to do at midnight on a Thursday? Oh, man. Where to even go with that question? You guys promote what you guys got going on. Hefty, here, let me drop a little. Let's drop, like, Hefty's link because he's going to go sometime soon. Hefty, do you happen to have a stream already, like, is it already up there on the YouTubes? Like, if I were to grab the link for it? Hey, what's going on, Keith? Good to see you, buddy. Yep, awesome, okay. Turkey Day, Scavenger Hunt Day today. Carly, I gotta be honest with you. I like that you're still doing Animal Crossing. I want you to keep that energy up. Because I feel like Pokemon is something that you genuinely love to do, but you're not forgetting your roots, and I think that that's important. Double hunts. Dorian, GG's on the Latios? I think it was Latios. GG's on it, man. 5,000 encounters plus. That's wild. Let's get a little hype for Dorian, and let's drop his link in the chat, please. Proud of you, man. But yeah, we got double hunts going on, man. Got double hunts. I think some people thought dropping the crossing would mean I dropped the game, but I don't want to be so tied. I got it. No, I 100% I got it. I just think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's a... What's going to be nice is when the new Animal Crossing game comes out, you already have that, right? Like, that's just a part of... Just a part of what you do. Like, for me, I could say, yeah, I'm going to stream Animal Crossing, but really, would I just be jumping on the hype train? I think I would. And do I want to be that guy? Probably. But you never know. No, I couldn't stream Animal Crossing. There's lots of games that I could stream. That's not one of them. Because you're all like, oh, we're going to put this here, and it's going to look mystical and magical. And I'm like, wow, that looks mystical and magical. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to put this here. It's going to look like a pile of hot garbage. And everyone would be like, that is. He's not lying. That is a pile of hot garbage. Yeah, so for this island, I'm exclusively only going to go for the Eagle Villagers. And I'm going to fill it with lots of American propaganda. It's going to be the US island. Let's freaking go. That would be kind of like what my stream would be. And people would be like, this is awful. Bet when Carly finishes stream, she sounds like Michael Caine. Oh my god. I burnt that love. Here we go. Come on. Be shiny. 273, 273, 273. We got 400, 546. Nothing. Nada. 273, 273. I got 273, 273. We got 273. No, nothing. What about 274? Do I got 274? Somebody, 1, 2, 274, 274. Can we watch Christmas movies starting today? You can really watch Christmas movies whenever. Don't let society tear you down. Nothing. All right, this will be 550. We love a good 550. I hope everyone has a copy of Die Hard. Which is actually ironic when you think about it, because the majority of people die soft. All right, here we go. 550. Is it shiny? 9. 9 shine. Didn't wake up with a fever? Well, listen. I got a fever. And the only prescription that I can currently think of that would help with said fever is a little bit more of that CB, a little bit more of that bell from the cow, a little bit more of that cowbell. Wait, Hefty, you're going live at 8? Did you say you're going live at 8? I'm gonna have to speed stuff up. I went to bed with a belly ache. It was so bad. And then my belly stopped aching. The earth started quaking. My mind was shaking. And we were we were doing something that I shouldn't, you know, do a thing. Fell asleep before watching the Saturday Night Live Thanksgiving special. Saturday Night Live hasn't been funny in like a decade and a half, though, so you'll be alright. This is a fever you can't sweat out. What did we have? We had 140 checks, so that got us to 280. So 280 times 2 would be 560, and that would be what this check is right here, is 260. So we're actually going to make it further than we made it yesterday, which is kind of nice. I don't think we have enough to get 20 more checks in. You know what? We do. We do. we're gonna stick around. We're gonna push this all the way. We'll do trivia at the normal time, but we're gonna take this to 300. We're gonna take it to 600 total encounters today. I got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control of that power you're supplying. It's electrifying. You better shape up, 'cause I need a Keith. That'd bring us to 35%. That's where we're going. Larry Larvesta, what is going on down here? How we doing, buddy? It's one of my favorite Grease songs. I like the one where they are singing about, like the things that guys and girls care about. I love that song. I don't know the name of it, but it's all like, tell me more, did she have giant boobs? And then the girls are like, tell me more, did he open the door for you? And they're all like, yeah. You know, that's that song. I love that one. That's my favorite one. Home and charging, playing some Suika. Nice. I like that song. That was a good Grease song. Exactly. It's spot on. If you listen to that song, that is 100% what it is. It boils down to the dudes going, all right, so like, did you get it? And then the girls are like, oh my God, did he kiss you at the end of the night? Like, that is literally what the whole song is. And then John Travolta's like, and then Sandy's all like, it's great. It's the greatest thing of all time. It was the 50s, yeah. I mean, people were leaving their dogs in a hot car and not thinking anything of it. But that was because of the Beatles. And then Craig was all like, yeah, you know, Craig's kind of a, all right, here we go. Oh my God, did you kiss versus did you get very far? That's what I'm saying, right? Our old science teacher looked like Sandy. I never missed a class. Dude. Bruh. All right, let's run some trivia, and then we'll keep the checks going as we're running some trivia. We got 11 more encounters. Let's run our Nightbot giveaway. We got 2 coming. Ebony gets our first point, and Shicker gets our second point. So that would be for yesterday and today. So Ebony and Shicker are going to be our winners. Let's see. They are both going to go on the bottom of the board, so we'll fix that here in a second. Okay, trivia question number 1 is coming up. So this is Wednesday's trivia question, pushed, of course, to today because we don't stream on Wednesdays. So here we go. Trivia question is, this U.S. city has a monument that is as tall as it is wide, 630 feet. What city is this weighted catenary located in? This U.S. city has a monument that is as tall as it is wide. What city is this weighted catenary located in? Oh, okay. I don't know why this is not filling up my screen. It's not filling my boots. Fill my boots. Fill my boots. Fill my boots. Larry Larvesta. Oh, wait, sorry. Big Cheese. Big Cheese is correct. The answer is St. Louis. The St. Louis Arch is exactly 630 feet tall, and it is 630 feet wide. So it is the arch. Well done, Cheese. That point goes to you. We got 2 on the board for Cheese, which is going to bump somebody off of the board. So let me just do a check here, and we'll work on getting everybody all squared up. We'll focus on that real quick, because that is important. All right, let's see. Text files. Current leaders are left. We got Cheese coming in for Mr. Wolf. Cheese with 2. Okay. And then we got our current leaders right. We got to add Chicker with 1 and Ebony with 1. There we go. All right, our leaders are all set. Let's do another encounter, and then we'll go back at it with another trivia question. That's the one from the Nelly video. What a callback to Nelly. Throwback to Nelly. Even I used it incorrectly. Wait. I think my checks are wrong. What were we just at? We were just at 290. So that should have been 291. Okay. Here we go. This is we'll do one more and then we'll get another one. So we got Razzie, Carly, and Cheese all leading with 2. We got one more coming up now. And that question is... All right, here we go. This U.S. city's nickname has many different stories as to how it originated. These include the weather, a rivalry with the Cincinnati Red Stockings, the World's Fair, and the profit-centric political climate. What city am I referring to? And we'll give an extra point for the correct nickname. Clocky is correct. It is Chicago. Clocky, go ahead and what is the nickname? Windy City. 3 points to Clocky. Clocky is our current trivia leader. Well done, buddy. Okay, so we have 4 answers. We have what do we have? We got Detroit, New York, St. Louis, and Chicago. So those are our current trivia question answers. And if you think you know the category, you can put it in the hey form at any time. It is now worth 3 points to anybody who puts it in there. Let's see, and then Razzie will go up here. The Bears derive their name from a football team in Chicago. This is true. Nice job, Clocky, in there for 3 points. All right, we got 8 more checks to do, and then we are out the door. What were they again? It was Detroit, New York, St. Louis, Chicago. Final trivia question is tomorrow. In the morning. All right, 93. Hey, what's up, Billy? Happy Thanksgiving. Hey form, hey form. We got so many people going to the hey form. Here's the issue with the hey form is I have to log in on this computer. I haven't been there yet, so that's gonna take me a little bit of time. You guys just relax. We'll get there in due time. I have a feeling some people have figured it out. Okay, let's try this and see if we're lucking out. Oh yeah, I forgot that Hey Forum is like the worst website ever. I got it, I'm sure of it. I might have to honestly look at it on my laptop. The link no longer works for me? Oh, the link works, but the website just kind of stinks. Stinks on ice. Let me I'll grab my laptop real quick. This is what my life looks like. Certain websites don't work, and I have to use a literal other computer to access them. Let's see. Carly is correct. Carly is correct for 3 points. Kieran, incorrect. It was a hell of a guess, though, buddy. Hell of a guess. Carly is, in fact, in the lead now. Well done, Carly. Look at you. Not letting anybody get you down. I guess not confident, though. I'll go check it out in just a second. Doing DJ stuff right now. All right, let's see. Ebony, what do you got? What do you got for me? I went for the obvious, didn't pan out. Listen, I respect the game. Ebony, incorrect, but a good guess. Incorrect, but a good guess. All right, we got 3 more left. 3 more left. Carly, I was not necessarily counting you out of the running today, but I was not sure that you'd be able to get it. So, very proud of you. Always proud of you. All right, we got 2 more checks on each, a total of 4 more encounters, bringing us to 600 total, 35% likelihood that we should have seen it by now. But we're rocking and rolling. We're going to get this done. Then we're going to score word and out. Last check, scored word, and I think that naturally, I think it just makes sense that we go see Mr. Hefty, right? Like, what would we be doing if we weren't seeing Hefty? All right, here we go. Last encounters of the day. We got pink, nope. Gray, nope. That's it. That's today's stream. Let's do Squirtle Wordle, and let's get the heck out of here. Let's get the flock out of here, huh? Make like sheep. All right, here we go. We got Wordle, and that's what's starting us off right meow. Oh, wait. We need that. Wait, why is everything so shifty? There we go. It's fixed now. Let me turn these off. We don't need these bad boys anymore. Come here. Goodbye. Submitted my answer. So much effort that I have to go through just to check to see if you're right. I'll check after. Just kidding. I'll do it now. Let's see. Let's play. Let's do Wordle. Thanksgiving. So let's just go with the classic one. Let's go with gravy. Okay, let's go with uncle. Okay, pretty good. Let's go with Dunes. All right. I guess it could be something like Queen. Queen! Oh my god, so many people. All right, let's check. All right, let's see. Cheese. You are correct. Ice type is incorrect. Cheese is correct, putting him tied with Carly. And I think that's it. I think that there will be no more shifty shenanigans. Ooh, it comes down to a classic cheese Carly showdown. The classic cheese v Carly. A great legal case that will be settled in court tomorrow morning. Squirtle. All right, here we go. We're just gonna start the way we always start. Mimic you. Okay, it is a fairy type. Fairy dual type. Lower than Gen 7. Fairy dual type, lower than Gen 7. That's a single type, but let's go with something in like Gen 4. Like Klefki. Okay, it is Gen 4. It is a steel fairy. It's bigger than a Klefki. What, or Gen 6. Sorry, Gen 6. I don't know why I said Gen 4. What is a Gen 6 steel fairy that's bigger than Klefki? Gen 6 steel fairy. Magirna? That's Gen 7. But it is exactly 1 meter tall. We are just piecing these things together. Clang is not fairy. It is 1 meter tall. It is in Gen 6. It is steel and fairy. And it weighs somewhere between 0.7 and 80.5. We need a 1 meter tall steel fairy in Gen 6. This should be pretty easy, right? Anybody? 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 Mega Mawile is definitely it. Nice job, Ebony. Crushed it. Absolute legend. Always those megas. Let's connect. I bet this thing is Thanksgiving themed. They always do silly things like that. Yep, there it is. Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, James, Rapport. Damn. Who's a pie tart pastry turnover? Okay, I can do that. Oh, Larry Bird. Curry, Bird, Jordan, and James. Pie. Let's see. Pie. Tart. It was a random guess. It was right, though. Pie, tart. Pastry. Oh, there's no pastry. It's pasty. Turkey, Poland, Japan, and Tunisia. Those are all countries with red and white flags. What is pasty? Oh, a pasty's a thing? Interesting. Okay, parfait, ragout, and rapport all end in a silent T. We crushed it, y'all. We're on it. All right, you guys want to go see Hefty? You guys want to go see Hefty? Anybody? Anybody want to see Hefty? Hefty time? It's peanut butter Hefty time. All right, let's go see Hefty. YouTube. Chicago. A Space Odyssey. Zygarde with viewers. Oh, wow. He's already just diving into these things. He's not even giving us a chance. All right, let's go see Hefty. Here he is. Let's do a hashtag Hefty hype. Just to really throw him off. I like throwing Hefty off whenever we get the chance. It's a good time. I think that's everything. Thanks, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Go have some fun. You guys take care of yourselves. We'll see you again tomorrow morning for the final of trivia, and then our members only stream tomorrow night. Make sure you buy a membership if you don't have one yet, so that we can go do members only stuff together. Okay, goodbye. Love you. Bye. No, come on. Let's get a new fact. Let's see. Let's see. We need a new fact. I don't know if these are gonna change. Let's see. We know that one. That's a good fact. Bye.